Brahmacharya Vrati Dandi Sarva Vedanta Pandita Srimad Viveka Yogi Mam Prachodayadu Sarvada. The teacher-disciple relationship which blossomed in the garden of Dakshineshwar, temple garden of Dakshineshwar, was not a casual incident. It had a divine, what can we say, divine command behind it. Because the relationship between Sri Ramakrishna and Naren was not just that of an ordinary teacher and disciple. There was an element of a little in-depth understanding, as different from the other disciples who gathered around him. From the beginning, everybody felt Naren was something special. They were all very curious. Why? Because Naren comes every now and then, he sings a few songs, sometimes laughs at Gurudevan, makes fun of him, goes away. But still, Naren had a special place in Sri Ramakrishna's heart. So we used to wonder. So one day, Sri Ramakrishna revealed it to him. What is the speciality about it? He said, I had a darshan one day in which Saptarshis were sitting and engaged as natural in the discussions about Satya, Dharma, etc. And there appeared a very little beautiful boy, just started walking. And he came and went near one of those rishis, put his hands around his neck and asked him, won't you come down with me? I'm going down. Why don't you come with me to help me in my work? The small boy smiled at him. And Sri Ramakrishna used to say that I am that Rishi and Naren is that Nara Rishi who has come to help me. That little child, that Sachidananda Swarupa was myself, that little child, and that Rishi whom I asked to come down, that was Rishi Nara. And it is Nara who has come here to help me in my work. That is how Sri Ramakrishna used to explain that special relationship, so that, when a guru and shishya have some special relationship, some unwanted jealousies and misunderstandings appear among the disciples. To eradicate that misgivings, Sri Ramakrishna must have thought it better that I reveal who Naren is, because after my passing away, he is going to lead this group. Sri Ramakrishna could already see it. So better I tell them now itself. Sri Ramakrishna's words, Sukriti Janavaro Narendranath, Parichiti Lagna Dandaranchiraya, Mamakharu Vimala Sukrud Munindraha, Shiti Gata Ittiti Nischitamadi Me. This, my Naren, who is always immersed in his Nirvikalpa Samadhi, he has come down to the earth to help me in my work. I understand it that way. So that was the special relationship which Sri Ramakrishna had. You must have all heard, he had a very beautiful voice. Whenever he comes, Narendra will sit and go on singing. Sri Ramakrishna will go into Samadhi listening to his songs. And this was going on for some time when the tragedy struck. The wealthy Vakil that Vishwanatha Datta was suddenly passed away, plunging the family into utter despair and penury. Maybe in those days, banks and fixed deposits and things like that may not be available. We don't know. He used to spend lavishly. Whatever he earned, he used to spend lavishly on his members of his family. Many of them were there. As we know, when a family member gets very rich, like parasites, they will come and flutter around. So his house was always full of people, relations, this way, that way. And when Vishwanath Datta died, suddenly his wife and children, they became the central figures around them. The whole family started clamoring for whatever is left over. After some time, poverty took over. There was not enough food. Many of the relations started dispersing. When there is no money and no food in the house, who will stay there? They started leaving the house. Mother and brothers and sisters, they had to starve very often. He was the eldest son. He has not yet completed his education. He went and worked as a clerk somewhere, as a teacher somewhere for some time. But that was not enough to look after the family. And he became thoroughly disillusioned. What is this life? I want to live a decent life of a renunciate. And here, the worldly responsibilities are dragging me down. What am I to do? I don't want to go and see my master anymore. He will go on asking questions, but I cannot answer them. That I am going for the Vakil's court. I have this, that. What do I do? Desperate he was. He will just walk around Calcutta like a madman. People used to come and report to Sri Ramakrishna. You know, we found Naren standing in that corner. This, but Sri Ramakrishna used to smile. Whatever happens, my Narendra will not lose his step. His dancing will always be perfect. There will not be any false step in his life. Finally, Naren himself came to Sri Ramakrishna with a burning heart. He poured out before Guru that I am in such a predicament. I cannot do anything. I cannot concentrate on God when my mother and siblings are in poverty. Bhagavan, do a little favor for me. What is it, Naren, I can do for you? You have that mother there, in the temple whom you go on calling mother, mother, mother. Why don't you ask her to help me? She has so much of riches. The whole universe is hers. And a little concession. She can look after my family. Why don't you recommend my case to her? Sri Ramakrishna laughed. Naren, she's not only my mother. She's your mother as well. She's a mother of the whole universe. You go and ask her yourself. I promise you that whatever you ask her will be granted to you. Naren was very reluctant because he never used to go to temple. These Brahma Samaja people, they had no belief in Vigraha Aradhana, idol worship. These were all idols for her. But under Sri Ramakrishna's command, he goes there to the temple. 9 o'clock in the night, it was a Tuesday. And he was expecting to see that Devi's Vigraha there, adorned by Master. But when he went there, what he saw was the live form of the goddess. The mother was sitting there after her dinner with Tambula Charvana, bitter leaves in her mouth, waiting to see who is going to come near me today so that I can bless that person. Just as Master had described her, that is how Naren saw her, a live being of the Logamba, Jagadishwari. He was thrilled. He could not stand the sight. And what to ask? My mother is poor, you give her a sari and some food. Ridiculous. I cannot ask her this. Jnana Vairagya Siddhyartham Viksham Dehi Cha Parvati. Yes, Shankaracharya has shown us what to ask when you go to the divine presence. Jnana Vairagya Siddhyartham. Yes, granted. Devi disappeared. He came back. Naren, did you ask mother? No, I asked her for Jnana Vairagya. Arey, what a fool you are. You wanted some respite from your poverty, isn't it? You go and ask her again. She will grant it to you. He again went. So, mother, asked the same thing. Returned again. Master asked, did you ask this time? No. Can't you strengthen your will a little bit, Naren? You are such a strong person. And still when you see mother, you just dissolve. You melt before her. Go and ask once again. Whatever you want. I tell you, she will give. Whatever you ask her, she will give you. Again she went. Same thing was repeated. He asked for Jnana Vairagya. Mother sent Tathastu. And he came back. And then he said, oh Master, why did you use your remote control through me? I knew you will never make me ask for anything material. Sri Ramakrishna said, I know, Naren, you are not meant for this material life. You have so many things more to do, which has nothing to do with the material possessions. But Master, my family is in trouble. You have to come to my respite. Naren, I never asked mother for any material gift. But for your sake, you are going to take up mother's work. You are going to be the instrument for me to act through. I am going to pray to her that hereafter, in your house, there will not be any scarcity for the day-to-day life. That is fine. Yes, Master. Let it be so. And that is how that very famous, our Kerala poet, Palatol, so beautifully described it in this poem, in that Sri Ramakrishna says, I am developing you as a towel to wipe the tears of the whole world. The world, the humanity which is suffering from the heat of the samsara, you are going to be the towel to mop up that tears. And your own eyes are shedding tears, Naren. What is it? That is how he has written it. Such a beautiful in childhood. We used to repeat it and get the thrill of it. So Naren comes back and Sri Ramakrishna blesses that his family will no longer be exposed to the utter penury which prevents him from coming to Sri Ramakrishna and getting enlightenment. So we will stop with this beautiful anecdote, praying to Mother for Jnana Vairagya, not asking for any tidbits of material possessions. Let her give us Jnana and Vairagya. With that thought, we will conclude